Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Before starting the video, please subscribe and keep watching for more details videos. Aryna Sabalenka and boyfriend Georgios live their best lives on a yacht, dancing and swimming, days after Canadian Open withdrawal. After her withdrawal from the 2025 Canadian Open, Aryna Sabalenka took a break from tennis, enjoying a vacation in Greece, alongside her boyfriend, Georgios and their friends. The couple indulged in leisure activities aboard a yacht, where they were seen dancing and swimming, embracing the sun-soaked Mediterranean atmosphere. Sabalenka and Frangulis have been together for over a year, after being spotted together for the first time during the 2024 Madrid Open. Aryna Sabalenka and boyfriend Georgios Frangulis spend time unwinding on a vacation following her Canadian Open withdrawal. Following the conclusion of her grass court season, Sabalenka was slated to compete at the Canadian Open, but opted to withdraw due to fatigue. She expressed that she wants to rest and recuperate, so that she is ready to defend her titles at the Cincinnati Open and the U.S. Open. "I'm looking forward to kicking off the North American hardcourt swing, but to give myself the best chance for success this season, I've decided it's in my best interest to skip Montreal. Thanks for your understanding and support. It means the world to me," Sabalenka said. Since her withdrawal, the world number one has been enjoying her time in Greece with Frangulis. The couple and their friends went on a yacht, where the three-time Grand Slam champion was captured dancing, diving, and swimming, relishing her time during the getaway. Sabalenka also shared a collection of photos and videos from their yacht adventure during her vacation in Greece. Sabalenka last competed at the 2025 Wimbledon Championship, where she entered the tournament as the top seed. She defeated Carson Branstein, Marie Bouzkova, Emma Raducanu, Elise Mertens, and Laura Siegemund. Her run came to an end in the semifinals when she lost to eventual runner-up Amanda Anisimova. Where will Aryna Sabalenka compete next? After withdrawing from the 2025 Canadian Open, Sabalenka is expected to return to competition at the 2025 Cincinnati Open, where she will defend her title. The WTA 1000 Hard Court Tournament is scheduled to take place from August 7th to August 18th, 2025, at the Lindner Family Tennis Center in Mason, Ohio. Last year, Sabalenka, seeded third, began her Cincinnati campaign in the second round after receiving a first-round bye. She defeated Elisabetta Cacciaretto 6-3, 6-4, and Elina Svitolina 7-5, 6-2 in the second and third rounds, respectively. In the quarterfinals, the world number one overcame Ludmila Samsonova 6-3, 6-2. She then secured her place in the final by defeating Iga Swiatek 6-3, 6-3 in the semifinals. In the championship match, Sabalenka triumphed over Jessica Pegula with a score of 6-3, 7-5, claiming her sixth WTA 1000 title and the 15th title of her career on the WTA Tour. Following the Cincinnati Open, Sabalenka will also defend her title at the 2025 U.S. Open. Last year, she triumphed over Priscilla Hahn, Lucia Bronzetti, Ekaterina Alexandrova, Elise Mertens, Zhang Qinwen, and Emma Navarro to reach the final. There, she secured her first New York Major Singles title and her third Grand Slam Singles title overall by defeating Pegula 7-5, 7-5. As the tennis world buzzes with injury reports, grueling match schedules, and the countdown to the U.S. Open, one of its fiercest competitors chose peace, laughter, and the ocean breeze. Aryna Sabalenka, WTA powerhouse, Grand Slam champion, and eternal free spirit, made waves of a different kind this week. Instead of battling opponents on the hard courts of Toronto, she was seen splashing joyfully in the Mediterranean Sea, dancing freely on the deck of a sleek luxury yacht with her longtime boyfriend, Georgios Frangulis. The images and videos shared across social media were pure summer magic, sun-kissed skin, salty hair, and contagious laughter. For fans accustomed to seeing Sabalenka in fierce on-court mode, screaming "come on!" with every blistering forehand, this softer, joyful version was a revelation. A timely retreat. Just days before this sun-drenched escapade, Aryna withdrew from the Canadian Open due to what her team diplomatically called precautionary rest. With the U.S. Open on the horizon, the move was strategic. But for Sabalenka, it was also personal. "I've learned the importance of listening to my body and my soul," she said in a rare Instagram caption beneath a candid selfie with Georgios, his arms wrapped lovingly around her. "Sometimes you need to pause the race and just dance under the sun." That pause came in the form of a private charter yacht, docked somewhere off the coast of Mykonos or Sardinia. Her camp, of course, kept the exact location a mystery. But the mood was unmistakable. Vacation mode activated. Island of love and laughter. Georgios Frangoulis, known for his entrepreneurial flair and involvement with health-focused brands in Brazil, has long been Sabalenka's anchor off the court. Where she brings thunder with her ground strokes, he brings calm. Where she conquers center courts, he supports from the shadows, always present but never overbearing. The yacht was their floating palace for the week. Champagne popped. A live DJ, rumored to be a friend of Georgios, played a mellow mix of tropical house and 90s dance music as the couple took turns jumping into the water, engaging in playful splash fights, and slow dancing in the golden hour glow. One particular video showed Aryna, barefoot in a breezy white sarong, teaching Georgios the footwork to a viral TikTok dance. Her laugh, unfiltered, full-bodied, and delightfully loud, echoed off the yacht's polished rails. It wasn't just a break from tennis. It was a celebration of love, youth, and the freedom to choose joy. Sabalenka unplugged. Off the court, Sabalenka has always shown glimpses of her more reflective self. She journals. She meditates. She's even been known to sketch abstract portraits when staying in tournament hotels. But rarely has the public seen her this open, this unburdened. There was no press room here. No need to defend a serve percentage or talk about pressure. Just moments. Moments of her lying on a sunbed, book in hand, rupee core. If eagle-eyed fans are right. Moments of her feeding Georgios grapes like a Greek goddess in repose. Moments where every frame was a still from a vacation romance film. "Life's too short to always be in a hurry," she shared in a fleeting Instagram story. "Even warriors need a weekend." What this means ahead of the U.S. Open. Of course, in the professional tennis world, every move is scrutinized. Some fans questioned the optics of this joyful getaway, so close to a tournament withdrawal. But those in the know see the wisdom. "Recovery isn't just physical," said sports psychologist Aryna Sabalenka, who's worked with elite athletes across multiple disciplines. "Mental refreshment, especially through joy and intimacy, can be just as powerful as rehab or training." Aryna's choice to recharge with someone who grounds her is psychologically savvy. Sabalenka has faced an emotionally charged season. From deeply personal losses to an intense battle at Wimbledon, she's been both celebrated and tested. This vacation is, in a way, her recalibration. It's also a signal. She isn't hiding. She's recharging, preparing to step back into the arena with renewed hunger. And if the joy she's radiating is any indication, fans can expect a version of Aryna that's not only fierce, but free. The power of partnership. What's evident in every frame of their yacht escapade is how in sync Aryna and Georgios are. Their chemistry doesn't feel performative. It feels like a shared sanctuary. They cooked together on board, grilled fresh fish on a sunset barbecue, took turns paddleboarding along hidden coves, and even hosted a mini karaoke session with the yacht crew. Georgios, on a dare, sang an off-key rendition of Whitney Houston's "I Want to Dance with Somebody," while Aryna dissolved into laughter. There was a certain humility in their presence. No paparazzi invites, no excessive flaunting. Just two people, gloriously in love, refusing to let the pace of the world dictate their heartbeat. Social media's golden couple. Inevitably, the internet responded with awe. One fan tweeted, "Aryna Sabalenka might have the most powerful forehand on tour, but her smile with Georgios is even more dangerous, deadly levels of serotonin." Another joked, "If I'm not dancing on a yacht like Sabalenka and her man by next summer, I'm doing something wrong." They've become, whether they intended to or not, a new kind of tennis power couple, not built on spotlight drama or media overexposure, but on mutual respect, shared passions, and well-timed absences from the frenzy. Back to the baseline eventually. Sabalenka's yacht diary ends where it began, with sun, sea, and silence. A final story showed her, hair damp, wrapped in a towel, staring out at the horizon with a soft, hopeful expression. No hashtags. No captions. Just that. The yacht docked early Thursday morning, and insiders report that she's already resumed light training in Monaco. The U.S. Open looms. The court calls. But now she returns with more than just muscle memory. She brings joy, calm, and the radiant energy of someone who remembers who she is, even when she steps away from the roar of the crowd. A lesson in living. In a sport that thrives on grit and endurance, Sabalenka's mid-season interlude is a masterclass in balance. Yes, she's a warrior, but she's also a woman in love, a traveler, a dancer, and above all, a human being who refuses to let victories define her worth. So, the next time she clenches her fists after a breakpoint, remember this. Behind every scream of triumph is a heartbeat that once danced barefoot on a yacht, in the arms of someone who knows the music of her soul. And maybe that's the real secret to greatness. Not just winning, but knowing when to stop, breathe, and dance.